Alright, vision impaired. We're going to answer the age-old question. Is food prep as annoying as cooking is sometimes, or is it fun? Given the fact that this is take 2 of my video, and I can't fit the cheese in the food processor, so far, kinda But, we get to use this food processor and slice and shred cheese to ribbons. Once the sighted people in the house checked to see if it was assembled properly, because it wasn't assembled properly in the first take, and it usually is, because I use this thing all the time. So, little glitch. So far, the cheese is still not going to fit, and I'm going to lose my mind in a minute. Nope, got it. Haha, in your face. Alright, now, this is the fun part, vision nerds. We get to put this black thing in the chute up top here, up top, and once you slick the silver switch, once the cheese refuses to slice, you get more cheese and slice it to ribbons. But the sucky part about this particular food prep exercise is when the cheese is so cold it refuses to slice. But that's more strength. You have to put all your strength in it. It's not really a visually impaired issue. And I'm going to put this knife aside once the cheese is off, because we also get to cut broccoli's ugly, disgusting. We get to cut the stumps off. So, again, silver switch. Turn it off and take a break, because sometimes the food processor gets mad. See? Maybe the annoying thing about cooking in general. Like, once you get everything in the oven, or you can mix it in a pot, that's actually the creative part. But you know what? I think I just discovered the age-old question and answer. Cooking doesn't suck for the visually impaired. It's not as hard sometimes. It's the food prep. Although sometimes the food prep's fun. So, in conclusion, so far, my conclusion in the middle of the video is it's a gamble.
Depends.
It's a gamble. It can suck sometimes, but it can be aggressively fun and delicious. You shred the cheese with the food processor, and it's super awesome. And any cheese chunks that did not shred, you can hand to your family member or eat yourself. That's one benefit of food prep.
Tasting?
Instant snackage. I will be handing off this cheese to my dad in a second. Or after the video.
Okay.
And sometimes you can find table cheese. Yeah, in Gordon Ramsay's house and show. Don't eat table cheese. But my house, as for me and my house, we will eat the cheese. We will eat the table cheese as we please. Unplug it to make sure it doesn't activate when you're not looking and blow up the house. And now, my friend, we will not be chopping the broccoli because the sighted person realized we were dealing with technical difficulties with our cheese machine, so they did it for us. But chopping, rinsing and chopping broccoli, chopping the stumps and chopping it into shapes to make sure it's not too big or too small. And you know, that's the fun one, because with a cutting board, rinsed broccoli, and a knife, there are very rarely any technical difficulties. So, visual difficulties and technical difficulties are why cooking and food prep can suck. And the age-old question too, does food prep suck or is it better than cooking? Food prep may very well be the reason cooking can suck sometimes, because reading the directions, technical difficulties with the machine, visual impaired oopsies. Although cooking stuff on a pot and adding spices, and that's not food prep per se, but that's an aspect of cooking. So, food prep sucks? Yeah, sometimes, but it's a gamble because it can be very fun. I wanted to chop the broccoli and destroy the delicious stumps, but my technical difficulties would have slowed down the dinner.
I just did it because I was waiting for other things.
That's another thing about being visually impaired and cooking being hard is when you want to help more, but your vision impairment might slow down the process and you don't want to starve your family. So, in conclusion, cooking and prep is a gamble. It depends on your passion and your tolerance of certain adult and human-related activities. Like, I like shredding cheese and cutting broccoli, but I don't necessarily like reading directions to a recipe and having it fail because of a visual oofsie. So, it's all different for everyone. So, normally I'd have a scripture and my little subscribe and subscribe and ring the bell, but I don't. But I do have stickers over here in the kitchen I can hold my iPad up to and not hit my head in the upper peripheral oofsie. Another thing about cooking that can suck is upper peripheral oofsies. Let's see. I have 3 stickers here. Oh no, only 2. I thought I put 3. I was gonna put a third. I don't have a third yet for the kitchen. This one is a bunch of cooking tools, and it says be salty, like salt and light for God, but since we're in the kitchen, it's literal salt. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good, based on Psalms, and it's about tasting and ultimately that the Lord is good even if cooking is hard. In the end, the food will be delicious and satisfactory and will nourish your bodies. So that's it for now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you think it was helpful and interesting and relatable and funny, please share it. That's why I do the pointy finger. Share it with others, because when you like and share, YouTube will push out the video to you. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see the latest and greatest videos when they come out, some people do. Cheese. Sorry, I get distracted by cheese. Ring the notification bell. And when you do that, the channel will get spread out and more visually impaired can have videos to watch related to visual impairment and goofy stuff. That's it for now. Until then, until next time, goodbye, visually impaired.